Hard work is often viewed through the lens of struggle and sacrifice, leading many to see it as a burden or punishment. However, this perspective overlooks the profound value and opportunities that hard work brings. Far from being a punishment, hard work is a privilege, a gateway to growth, achievement, and self-discovery. When embraced with the right mindset, hard work becomes a source of pride, fulfillment, and empowerment, transforming our lives in ways we might never have imagined. One of the reasons hard work is a privilege is that it provides us with a sense of purpose. Working hard toward a meaningful goal gives our lives direction and structure. It allows us to wake up each day with a clear sense of what we are striving for and why it matters. This sense of purpose is a gift that not everyone has the opportunity to experience. Many people spend their lives searching for something to dedicate themselves to, but those who find it and are willing to work hard for it gain a deep sense of satisfaction and clarity. Hard work is also a privilege because it allows us to grow. Every challenge we face and overcome through hard work contributes to our personal development. Whether it's learning a new skill, tackling a difficult project, or pushing through physical limits, hard work forces us to step out of our comfort zones. This process of growth not only enhances our capabilities, but also helps us discover strengths we didn't know we had. For example, a student preparing for a difficult exam may initially doubt their ability to succeed, but through consistent effort, they not only pass the test, but also gain confidence in their ability to handle future challenges. This growth is a direct result of the effort they put in, making hard work a privilege that fosters self-improvement. Hard work also enables us to achieve our dreams. Many of the opportunities and successes we aspire to in life are not handed to us, they are earned through dedication and effort. The privilege of hard work lies in its transformative power. It turns aspirations into reality. For instance, an aspiring musician who practices diligently every day may eventually have the privilege of performing on stage, sharing their art with the world. This achievement is not a punishment, but a reward for the time, energy, and passion they have invested. Furthermore, hard work builds resilience, a quality that is essential for navigating life's challenges. The effort we put into overcoming difficulties teaches us how to persevere and adapt. This resilience becomes a foundation for future success, enabling us to face obstacles with confidence and determination. When we embrace hard work as a privilege, we see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow stronger. This mindset allows us to thrive in the face of adversity, turning challenges into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Another reason hard work is a privilege is that it connects us to others. The effort we invest in our work often contributes to something larger than ourselves, whether it's supporting a family, building a community, or advancing a cause we care about. Hard work creates value, not just for ourselves, but for the people around us. For example, a teacher who works tirelessly to inspire and educate their students is shaping the future, one lesson at a time. This ability to make a positive impact through effort is a profound privilege. Finally, hard work gives us a sense of fulfillment. The satisfaction of knowing that we gave our best effort and achieved something meaningful is unparalleled. It is through hard work that we truly earn the rewards we receive, whether it's a promotion, a finished project, or the pride of accomplishing a personal goal. These moments of fulfillment remind us that hard work is not a punishment, but a source of joy and pride. In essence, hard work is a gift that allows us to grow, achieve, and make a difference. It is an opportunity to challenge ourselves, discover our potential, and contribute to the world in meaningful ways. When we shift our perspective and view hard work as a privilege, we begin to appreciate the incredible opportunities it provides. Instead of dreading effort, we embrace it, knowing that it is through hard work that we become the best versions of ourselves and create a life of purpose and achievement. Challenges are an inevitable part of life. They come in many forms, from personal struggles and professional setbacks to unforeseen obstacles that test our resolve. While it is natural to feel overwhelmed by challenges, they also present unique opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Overcoming challenges is not just about finding solutions to problems, it is about learning, adapting, and emerging stronger. The process of navigating through difficulties shapes our character, builds resilience, and equips us with the tools to tackle future obstacles with confidence. The first step in overcoming challenges is adopting the right mindset. Challenges often appear insurmountable when viewed through a lens of fear or self-doubt. However, by shifting our perspective, we can begin to see them as opportunities rather than barriers. Challenges force us to confront our limitations and push beyond them, allowing us to discover strengths we may not have realized we possessed. A positive mindset transforms adversity into a chance to learn and grow, making each challenge a stepping stone. rather than a stumbling block. One key to overcoming challenges is breaking them down into manageable parts. Large problems can feel overwhelming, but dissecting them into smaller, actionable steps makes them more approachable. This process allows us to focus on immediate tasks rather than becoming paralyzed by the bigger picture. For instance, someone facing financial difficulties might start by creating a budget, identifying areas to cut costs, and seeking additional income opportunities. By tackling one step at a time, they can gradually regain control over their situation. Resilience plays a crucial role in overcoming challenges. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change. It is not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about facing them head-on and finding ways to persevere. Building resilience involves developing coping strategies, maintaining a sense of optimism, and staying committed to one's goals despite obstacles. For example, a student struggling with a difficult subject might seek help from a tutor, dedicate extra time to studying, and remind themselves of the long-term benefits of their education. Through persistence, they not only overcome the immediate challenge, but also strengthen their ability to handle future difficulties. Learning from failure is another essential component of overcoming challenges. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey, and they often carry valuable lessons. Instead of viewing failure as an endpoint, it is more productive to see it as a source of feedback. What went wrong? What could be done differently next time? By analyzing mistakes and applying the lessons learned, we not only recover from failure, but also position ourselves for greater success in the future. Each challenge we overcome, regardless of the outcome, adds to our knowledge and experience. Adaptability is equally important when facing challenges. Life rarely goes according to plan, and rigid approaches often falter in the face of unexpected changes. Being adaptable means staying open to new ideas, approaches, and solutions. It involves reevaluating goals, adjusting strategies, and remaining flexible in how we pursue them. For instance, an entrepreneur who encounters obstacles in launching a product might pivot to a different market or modify their business model, turning a potential failure into an opportunity for innovation. Overcoming challenges also requires perseverance. Many obstacles take time and sustained effort to overcome. The key is to remain committed, even when progress feels slow or setbacks occur. Perseverance is about staying focused on the bigger picture and trusting that consistent effort will lead to eventual success. Every small victory along the way provides momentum, reinforcing our belief in our ability to overcome even the toughest challenges. In the end, challenges are not just tests of our abilities, they are opportunities for transformation. They reveal our true potential, strengthen our character, and prepare us for the complexities of life. Overcoming challenges teaches us resilience, resourcefulness, and the value of persistence. It reminds us that growth often comes from discomfort, and that the greatest rewards lie on the other side of adversity. By embracing challenges with courage and determination, we not only conquer them, but also emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. Consistency is transformative because it has the power to reshape every aspect of our lives, from our habits and goals to our relationships and self-perception. While many people dream of overnight success or instant change, the truth is that transformation is rarely the result of one grand gesture. Instead, it is the culmination of small, deliberate actions taken repeatedly over time. And consistency is the engine that drives this transformation, allowing us to achieve what once seemed impossible. At its core, consistency is about showing up. It means committing to your goals and priorities, even when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. When we consistently act in alignment with our values and aspirations, we create a foundation for growth. Each action may seem insignificant on its own, like a single brick in a wall, but over time, these small efforts accumulate into something substantial. Transformation doesn't happen in a flash, it's built one step at a time, through persistence and dedication. Consistency is transformative because it fosters trust, both in ourselves and in others. When we consistently follow through on our commitments, we build a reputation for reliability and integrity. This is especially important in relationships, where trust is the cornerstone of meaningful connections. When others see that we consistently show up for them, whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague, they feel valued and secure. Similarly, when we honor our commitments to ourselves, we cultivate self-confidence. Each time we stick to a goal or routine, we reinforce the belief that we are capable and dependable. This trust in ourselves becomes a powerful motivator, fueling further action. Another reason consistency is transformative is its ability to create momentum. The first steps of any journey are often the hardest. When we begin something new, whether it's exercising, learning a skill, or building a business, progress can feel slow and discouraging. But with consistency, each small effort builds on the last, creating a sense of forward motion. Over time, tasks that once felt difficult or unnatural become easier and more automatic. This momentum not only makes it easier to sustain our efforts, but also propels us toward greater achievements. Perhaps the most profound way consistency transforms us is through the compounding effect. Just as small amounts of money, when invested regularly, grow into substantial wealth, small actions compound over time to produce remarkable results. Consider someone who decides to read for just 20 minutes a day. In a single day, the impact may be minimal, but over a year, they'll have read several books and gained valuable knowledge. Similarly, someone who exercises consistently for even a few minutes daily will likely experience significant improvements in their health and fitness over time. The compounding effect of consistency turns ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. Consistency also has the power to reshape our identity. When we consistently engage in a behavior, we begin to see ourselves as the kind of person who does that thing. For example, someone who writes every day, even if only for a short period, starts to view themselves as a writer. This shift in identity is transformative because it aligns our actions with our self-perception, creating a positive feedback loop. The more we act in accordance with this new identity, the stronger it becomes and the easier it is to sustain the behavior. Of course, maintaining consistency isn't always easy. Life is full of distractions, challenges, and competing demands. There will be days when motivation is low, or circumstances make it difficult to follow through. But the beauty of consistency lies in its flexibility. It doesn't require perfection, only persistence. Missing a day or stumbling along the way doesn't erase your progress. What matters is your ability to get back on track and keep moving forward. Ultimately, consistency is transformative because it empowers us to take control of our lives. It reminds us that we are not at the mercy of our circumstances or fleeting emotions. Instead, we have the ability to shape our reality through steady, intentional action. By embracing consistency, we unlock our potential and lay the groundwork for lasting change. Whether it's improving our health, achieving our goals, or becoming the person we want to be, consistency is the key that turns aspirations into accomplishments. Trust and momentum are two interconnected forces that significantly influence our ability to achieve meaningful goals and foster transformative change in our lives. They act as catalysts, amplifying the impact of our efforts and enabling us to navigate challenges with greater resilience and clarity. Together, they create a virtuous cycle where trust builds momentum, and momentum reinforces trust, driving us towards sustained success and personal growth. Trust is the foundation upon which relationships, self-confidence, and long-term goals are built. When we consistently follow through on our commitments, we establish a sense of reliability that fosters trust in ourselves and others. For example, in personal relationships, consistently showing up for loved ones, whether through emotional support, fulfilling promises, or simply being present, strengthens bonds and assures others that they can depend on us. This trust becomes a cornerstone for deep, meaningful connections. In the context of self-trust, consistency plays an equally critical role. Every time we honor a commitment we've made to ourselves, no matter how small, we reinforce our belief in our capabilities. For instance, if you set a goal to exercise for 15 minutes daily and follow through, you begin to see yourself as someone who values their health and can be relied upon to prioritize it. Conversely, failing to keep such commitments can erode self-trust, making it harder to believe in your ability to achieve larger goals. Trust in ourselves is essential because it fuels the confidence and determination needed to tackle challenges and persist through setbacks. Momentum, on the other hand, is the energy that propels us forward once we've taken the first steps toward a goal. It's often said that starting is the hardest part, and this is where momentum proves invaluable. When we begin a new endeavor, the initial effort can feel daunting and progress may seem slow. However, with consistent action, each small success builds upon the last, creating a sense of forward motion that makes continued effort feel more natural and less burdensome. Momentum thrives on consistency. Imagine trying to push a heavy boulder up a hill. The initial effort to get it moving requires tremendous force, but once the boulder starts rolling, maintaining its motion becomes significantly easier. Similarly, in our personal and professional lives, the early stages of any project or habit require deliberate focus and effort. Yet, as we persist, momentum takes over, reducing the mental and physical resistance we once faced. Tasks that initially seemed overwhelming become second nature, and progress accelerates. The interplay between trust and momentum is where their transformative power truly shines. When we consistently take action, we not only build trust in ourselves, but also create a track record of small wins. These wins reinforce our belief that we are capable of achieving our goals, which in turn fuels our motivation to keep going. This positive feedback loop generates momentum, making it easier to sustain our efforts and take on greater challenges. Momentum also has a psychological impact, boosting our confidence and resilience. Each step forward, no matter how small, provides evidence of progress and reminds us that our efforts are paying off. This sense of progress can be incredibly motivating, especially during difficult times. When we encounter obstacles, the momentum we've built can help carry us through, reminding us of how far we've already come and encouraging us to persevere. Moreover, trust and momentum are not limited to individual pursuits. They also play a crucial role in teamwork and collaboration. In group settings, consistent communication, reliability, and shared victories build trust among team members. This trust fosters a sense of unity and cooperation, enabling the team to work more effectively and sustain momentum even in the face of challenges. Ultimately, trust and momentum are powerful forces that amplify each other, creating a cycle of growth and achievement. By consistently showing up for ourselves and others, we build the trust needed to take bold steps forward. As we accumulate small successes, momentum takes over, making it easier to sustain our efforts and pursue even greater aspirations. Together, trust and momentum form the backbone of lasting transformation, empowering us to reach our full potential and inspire others to do the same. The concept of compounding effects is a powerful principle that underpins success in nearly every area of life. It refers to the exponential growth that occurs when small, consistent actions build upon each other over time. What may seem insignificant in the short term can lead to extraordinary results in the long term. This principle is most commonly associated with finance, but its transformative potential extends far beyond money. It applies to health, relationships, knowledge, skills, and personal growth. Understanding and leveraging the compounding effects of consistent effort can change the trajectory of our lives. At the heart of the compounding effect is the idea that small actions, repeated regularly, lead to cumulative growth. These small actions might seem trivial on their own, but they are far from inconsequential. Consider the example of saving money. Setting aside a small amount every month might not make you wealthy immediately, but over years, as those savings accumulate and earn interest, they grow into a substantial sum. The same principle applies to non-financial pursuits. Small improvements made consistently can yield significant outcomes. One of the most impactful aspects of compounding is its delayed gratification. Initially, progress may appear slow or even negligible. This is where many people falter, abandon their efforts because they do not see immediate results. However, the compounding effect relies on patience and persistence. The results often become apparent only after sustained effort over time, much like planting a seed. In the early stages, the growth is hidden underground, but with consistent care and attention, it eventually flourishes into something remarkable. In personal development, compounding effects are evident in habits. Take the example of reading just 10 pages of a book each day. On any given day, this effort might seem small and unremarkable, but over a year, those 10 pages add up to over 3,600 pages, or roughly 12 books. Similarly, committing to daily exercise for just 20 minutes might not seem transformative at first, but over months and years, it can lead to improved health, increased energy levels, and a better quality of life. Compounding effects are also transformative in relationships. Small, consistent acts of kindness and appreciation strengthen bonds over time. A daily compliment, a thoughtful message, or a moment of quality time can create a foundation of trust and affection that deepens with each interaction. Conversely, neglecting these small gestures can lead to erosion in relationships. Just as positive actions compound into stronger connections, negative actions or inactions can accumulate into fractures that are harder to repair. Another area where compounding effects shine is in skill development. Mastery of any craft or discipline requires consistent practice. For example, a musician who practices for an hour every day may not see dramatic improvement in a week, but over a year, their dedication results in significant growth. The same applies to learning a new language, developing coding skills, or improving public speaking. Each practice session builds upon the last, leading to exponential improvement over time. The compounding effect is not limited to individual efforts, it also influences group dynamics and societal progress. Consider the collective impact of small actions taken by many people. Efforts to recycle, conserve energy, or support local businesses may seem minor when viewed individually, but when multiplied across a community, they result in meaningful change. This highlights the importance of recognizing how our small contributions, combined with those of others, can lead to transformative outcomes on a larger scale. However, the compounding effect can work in reverse if we are not mindful. Small, seemingly harmless negative actions or habits can accumulate over time, leading to detrimental outcomes. For example, consistently neglecting sleep or indulging in unhealthy eating habits might not have immediate consequences, but over time, they can result in serious health problems. This underscores the importance of being intentional about our daily choices, as even the smallest actions can have far-reaching effects. Ultimately, the compounding effect teaches us that meaningful change does not require dramatic actions or overnight transformations. Instead, it is the result of small, consistent efforts sustained over time. By focusing on incremental progress and trusting the process, we can achieve goals that once seemed out of reach. Whether it's building wealth, cultivating relationships, improving skills, or enhancing our well-being, the compounding effect is a testament to the power of persistence and the profound impact of seemingly simple actions. Identity reshaping is a profound and transformative process that occurs when consistent actions and behaviors begin to redefine how we see ourselves. At its core, identity reshaping is about aligning who we are with who we want to become. It is not merely about adopting new habits or achieving specific goals, it is about internalizing those habits and goals so deeply that they become an integral part of our self-image. This transformation is both empowering and enduring, as it allows us to step into a version of ourselves that reflects our values, aspirations, and potential. The journey of reshaping identity often begins with small, deliberate actions. These actions, repeated over time, serve as evidence that supports a shift in how we perceive ourselves. For instance, consider someone who wants to become healthier. Initially, they might focus on external goals such as losing weight or eating more vegetables. However, as they consistently make choices that align with these goals, choosing a salad over fast food or going for a daily walk, they begin to internalize the idea that they are a healthy person. The act of consistently living in alignment with a particular goal reinforces the belief that this identity is now a core part of who they are. This transformation is not instantaneous, it requires time, repetition, and intention. One of the most significant aspects of identity reshaping is that it shifts the focus from doing to being instead of merely thinking, I need to work out. The narrative changes to, I am someone who values fitness. This subtle yet powerful shift has profound implications for motivation and behavior. When an action aligns with our identity, it feels natural and authentic rather than forced or burdensome. Identity reshaping also involves letting go of limiting beliefs and outdated narratives about ourselves. Many people hold on to identities rooted in past experiences or societal expectations, even when those identities no longer serve them. For example, someone who struggled academically as a child might carry the belief that they are not smart into adulthood, even if they have since achieved professional success. To reshape their identity, they must challenge these old beliefs and replace them with new ones that reflect their current reality and potential. This process requires introspection, self-awareness, and a willingness to rewrite the stories we tell ourselves. Another critical element of identity reshaping is the role of consistency. It is not enough to declare a new identity, it must be backed by action. Each time we act in accordance with the identity we wish to adopt, we strengthen its presence in our lives. For example, someone who wants to become a writer might start by writing for 10 minutes a day. Over time, this consistent practice reinforces the belief, I am a writer. This is why small, sustainable actions are so powerful. They provide continuous reinforcement of the new identity without overwhelming us. Identity reshaping also has a ripple effect. As our self-perception evolves, it influences how we interact with the world and how others perceive us. When we embody a new identity, we project confidence and authenticity, which can inspire and attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with this version of ourselves. For instance, someone who reshapes their identity as a leader may begin to attract roles and responsibilities that further reinforce this perception. However, identity reshaping is not without challenges. The process often involves discomfort, as it requires stepping out of our comfort zones and challenging deeply ingrained habits and beliefs. There may also be moments of doubt or setbacks, where we revert to old behaviors. In these moments, it is essential to focus on progress rather than perfection, and to remind ourselves that identity reshaping is a journey, not a destination. Ultimately, identity reshaping is about becoming the person we aspire to be. It is a dynamic process that evolves as we grow and change. By aligning our actions with our values and consistently practicing behaviors that support our desired identity, we can redefine who we are and create a life that reflects our true potential. This transformation not only empowers us to achieve our goals, but also fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and authenticity as we live in alignment with our highest selves.